Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to create zero waste or recyclable Christmas cards. So first you're gonna need a hard paper. I recommend a hard paper because you can make sure nothing is gonna tear apart. You're gonna cut it in the shape that you want. I'm also gonna be using old wrapping paper and magazine and other paper that I can find, and I think it's gonna be useful and it also looks pretty. And I'm gonna cut the paper in the same shape as my Christmas card, and I'm gonna leave a little bit more space so I can wrap it, okay? After sketching it, I'm gonna cut with scissors. Then here comes the worst part, for at least for me is the hardest one. You're gonna try to put thread directly into the needle and try to safely do that. So after you successfully do that, you can start sewing it up. You're gonna sew the edges of the cards, and you can use the technique that I used because I think it looks the best that way. And for me, I started from the inside of the card. This is gonna take a little bit of the time, but after you finish it, you're gonna be happy with it because it looks really pretty. I really recommend to use rubber when you're putting the needle through the hard paper because otherwise your fingers are gonna hurt pretty much a lot, and it's so much easier that way and faster also. So I really recommend using the rubber, especially if you have the hard paper. Also, at the beginning and at the end of the thread, I'm using the impossible knots, and I do it for a few times, like 3 knots or something like that, just to make sure that nothing is gonna pop out. And don't forget that you're making this card to surprise someone and to draw a smile on their face. It's more about the meaning behind it.
Turn my soul into a mist, throw my heart into a abyss. Just tell me how it fix me, 'cause I don't wanna exist. My soul into a mist, throw my heart into a abyss. Just tell me how it fix me, 'cause I don't wanna exist. No, I don't wanna exist. No, I don't wanna exist. 'Cause I don't wanna exist. Control me, I can't keep up. I'm done with love, I'm all tied up. Cut the rope and let me fall.
Then I also cut the edges that were too long. So after you're done with sewing the cards, you're gonna take a new paper and cut out the shape of the cup. You can do any shape that you want, but I really recommend to use multiple layers of the paper. So just to make sure that nothing's gonna come out, you're gonna put the tea inside, okay? And make sure the tea bag can perfectly fit inside. It's better to make a bigger cup than too small. Then I use the same technique to sew it up as I did with a card, but it's gonna be much easier if the paper is much thinner, and I recommend to use thinner paper here or to use some kind of fabric. Oh, and don't sew the top, just the sides, okay? Because you need space on the top for the tea bag. And make sure that it looks like a pocket. You're almost done. Then just place it on the card and use rubber again and thank me later. So you gotta make 2 holes on the left top, then 2 holes on the bottom and 2 holes on the right top, okay? And just connect them together because it's gonna be the easiest that way. If you want to, you can also add the plate under it or a handle. For example, I did a handle and I did it the same way as a coffee cup. I just sew it up on 2 parts, and then you can finally put the tea bag into the cup. Write something beautiful to your friends, to your family, and I think this is gonna really surprise them because it's such a cute way. I hope you're gonna enjoy these holidays even if we have to keep our distance, because it's more about reflecting and being happy that you made it through the whole year. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
I guess there's nowhere else for me to go. All I got left is a sliver of hope, but it's all my fault.